Hope everyone is good and safe at home. So almost this is December. We don't know what is going to come for us and all, but still we believe that everything is going to be happen for a reason and everything will be good. So it's our part of the duty to continue the online classes regularly. So it's my part also. So yes, last class we are discussing about this lesson only, the bus stop that ate children. Here now I would like to continue the things. Okay, so that Capito had okay, waiting for the bus. That bus stop is from the tree, and sometimes it is used for the people for waiting and for sleeping and passing the time also. Next I start. Capito had told her for an instant that where there were spirits living in the thread of their hut, they set out at night to guzzle to the blood of sleeping children and grow fat. He had told her earlier that the walking dead plowed round that their hut at night. They called ho ho for you to come and join them in their cold and lonely graves. Precious did not believe any of their stuff anyway anymore, but stupidly she couldn't help feeling that the bus stop was a witch. Okay, here this is means roof made of dried grass. Gas is nothing but a drink or something. Here the witch is nothing but a mind recalling is remembering something from the past. Thimble make a deep or heavy sound. It means that the Capito was waiting on the bus, and there were so many people telling about the things. So that is a ghost is there. Okay, the bus stop is not good like that. Again, someone asked, "What's wrong with you, Precious?" She scolded herself as she waited for the bus to turn. You are grown up and now and scared out of your wit by bus stop. Shame on you. Okay. So she was telling and recalling herself only that you are waiting for the bus and now you are grown up and don't get scared of this kind of the place beside you. Okay. She held the grass basket over her head like an umbrella and to shade herself from the sun. She looked up and down the road is both direction empty. So she was holding the bucket and so she saw the both side of the road directions but it was empty. Precious showed she couldn't help recalling Capito's story about the witch tree and she was not thinking of the tree. That place where you wait, Capito had said for the bus inside the tree, that is which belly. It's okay when grow up, wait there. But children's wait for the bus all on their way in the which belly begins to rumble. That means she is hungry. And then zip just like zipping up your clothes and the which tree close up with the child inside it. The child may shout and scream. No one will hear, and after some time, the witch tree opens up again. But where is the child? The child is nowhere to see. That bus stop is empty. So after going to home, she was thinking that so if I were a child, that I would that bus stop would have eaten me. Okay. So next, and the Precious has said, "Where is the child?" Even though she already knew the answers, the witch tree has eaten her. Of course, Capito had answered even her bones, but the witch does not eat them. So Precious was telling to his person that where is the child? The witch tree had eaten her. Of course, Capito had answered, even her bones, but the witch does not eat all of them. If her belly is full, she keeps the child until she is hungry. Do you see the bumps on the trunk of the witch tree? Precious saw them. That is the witch tree, which so ladder. Capito he had said, put your ears close, you will hear the child inside calling out for help. Don't be silly, Precious, she said. You are only trying to frighten me. There is no child is there. Okay? She had put her ears against the witch tree, largest bump to show she was not scared, but then she left back in horror. She had heard a child, a teeny pipe's voice inside the trunk. Again, so they were discussing that the child was inside that hut, inside the tree, and she didn't believe that the child was inside. She was trying to fight on her so that there was no child. Again, she put her hair against ear against that witch tree, and there she saw the child voice over there. Like that, the discussion was going on like that only. And she said that I told you, Capito had said, you remember that small child who went missing from the next village. But everybody says a leopard took him or a hyphen. But she was not believing that her words. But everyone is saying that child was eaten, but she didn't believe. They don't know anything, Capito, he said. That child was probably waiting at the bus stop his own way. That poor child is probably inside that lamp of the witch tree. It is his voice you are hearing now. What did he say? Okay, I don't know, said the precious miserable. I bet he said, help me, help me. So Capito, but nobody can help him. The witch tree had got him. So they were discussing, and but they didn't believe that it was eaten by the tree. I don't know, said the precious. I bet he said, help me, help me. But Capito told that that person, the child was telling that help me, help me. So that is why Precious on that Saturday morning was keeping a safe distance from the bus stop. So she was getting feared, and she kept the difference distance from the bus stop. But then she heard something, it made her blood turn icy cold when if it is fairy sun tap 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 tap. Okay, so next day she was not able to recall the things again. It was priestless. The sound was coming from the largest bump of the tree, the one where Capito said the poor lost children was trapped. He was trying to escape. It was trying to escape. Tap tap, the holy appears in the truck. I cried Precious Stratford.
Mama bela ter class tola tera.
Ago, class was no.
Walpa.
The sound was coming from the largest bump of the one where Capito said the poor lost child. Tap tap, the holy appears in the trunk. The precious terribly, if she hadn't had a bus to catch, she wouldn't have run away. The hole got large. Soon a finger would walk through our hand. The hand, the head of the poor lost child would follow. Okay, but none of these things happened. Squaring through the hole in the witch tree came Tinny. Rimpled body birds. He flapped on the nearby branch and acted precious. Forget how scared she was. She forgot that the witch tree might zip her up inside and eat her also. She was getting very fear and trying to escape from that situation, and she was telling to Capito, the precious thought that the bus stop already ate the child, and when he was able to go, he was able to go outside. It was not able to leaving him to go again. That this matter she told to the Capito, and said that it is not so easy. Again, the girl was trying to explain him the things, but again, next day when she was about to go to the bus stop, she was getting fear that he would eat, that tree would eat her also. Okay, so now she is friends. I would like to read once again. Capito had told her, for instance, that there were spirits living on the teach of their hut. They slide out at night to guzzle on the blood of sleeping children and grow fat. He had told her earlier that the walking dead prowled round their hut at night. They called Ho Ho for you to come and join them in their cold and lonely graves. Precious did not believe any of that stuff anymore. But stupidly, she couldn't help feeling that the bus stop was rich. What's wrong with you, Precious? She scolded herself as she waited for the bus stop to town. You are grown up by now and scared out of your wits by bus stop. Shame on you. She held the grass basket over her head like an umbrella to shade herself from the sun. She looked up and down the road in both directions empty. Precious raved she couldn't help recalling Capito's story about the witch tree, that place where you wait. Capito had said for the bus inside the tree that is witch bell, it is okay when grow up wait there. But when children wait for the bus all on their own, the witch belly begins to rumble. That means she is hungry and then zip just like zipping up your clothes. The witch tree closes up with the child inside it. The child may shout and scream. No one will hear, and after some times the witch tree opens up again. But where is the child? The child is nowhere to see seen, but the bus stop is empty. And the priestess had said, where is the child? Even though she already she already knew that the answer. The witch tree had eaten her. Of course, the Capito had answered every her boons, but the witch does not eat them all. If her belly is full, she keeps the child until she is hungry. So, do you see the bumps on the trunk of the witch tree? Precious saw them. That is the witch leader, Capito had said. Put your eyes here close, you will head hear the child inside. Okay, calling out for help. Don't be silly, Precious had said. You are only trying to frighten me. There is no child in there. She had put her ear against the rich tree, largest bump to show she was not scared. But then she leaped back in her horror. She had heard a child and tinny piping voice inside the trunk. See, see, I told you. Capita had said, you remember that small child who went missing from the next village, but everybody says a leopard took him or a hempy. They don't know anything. Capito had said that child was probably waiting at this bus stop on his way. That poor child is probably inside that herbs on the witch tree. It is his voice you are hearing now. What did he say? I don't know, said Precious Misery. I bet you I bet he said, help me, said Capito, but nobody can help me. The witch tree had got him. So that is why Precious on that Saturday morning was keeping a safe distance from the bus stop. But then she heard something I made her blood turn ice cold. Even in that fair sun, tap 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 tap. The sound was coming from the largest bump of the tree, the one where Capito said the poor lost child was trapped. He was trying to escape. The tap tap, a hole appeared in the truck as cries. Precious terrified. If she hadn't had a bus to catch, she wouldn't have run away. A hole got larger soon. A finger would walk through our hands. Then the head of the poor lost child would follow. But these things But none of these things happened squaring through a hole in the which tree came Untini, rimbled body bird. It flapped on to the nearest branch exacted. Precious forgot how scared she was. She forgot that the witch tree might zip her up inside and eat her also. Next, last. She came up close and she put her ear eyes against the whole Capito. She grinned to herself, you are the world's greatest liar. For inside the witch tree was not a poor lost child but the nest of hornbill chicky. The mother bird had sealed them in the with mud and to keep them safe from the snake and eagles. But now they had hatched and they were breaking out one by one. The mother bird was the topmost branch of the witch tree. She was calling her chicks to join her tap tap tap. Another chick came rumbling out precious laughter. So it interesting ending now, my dear friends. So that bus stop has not eaten the child, but it was the nest of the hornbill chicks. Okay, and that was protecting from the snakes and to children. So again, and it was the mother bird was on the topmost branch and was laughing. I never really thought she would. She told herself that the bus stop would eat me. Only someone with a head as empty as this basket would think that. You want this bus or not? Called the bus driver. The bus had come without Precious. Every what is it? Precious sat on the bus. Cassius beans rice, she said, so she did not forget that she thought about the new baby. Maybe it would be the arriving the time of she got home. So would Precious tell her new brother or sister scare story about the child eating the bus stop? Stories like the one Capito told her. Of course she would. For it would be a great shame, would it, to waste the good story. Adapted from the bus stop that ate children. Okay. So it's written by Gates, an English writer of the children's book. So it's very beautiful lesson, my dear students. At ending, his climax is very good. So that was not the ghost tree. That was not the bus stop that ate children. Okay, it was the bird that was repairing the nest for the things. So at the age of 18 only, she went to Africa and to teach the school and Malice known as okay, and she is awarded as Sheffield Children's Book Award and so many think Stockport Children's Book Award. So is Precious scared at the end of the story? Why? Okay. Yes, of course she's scared at the end. So thank you, my dear students. I hope you have understood this lesson. Read and see the videos regularly, and soon I'm going to send the question answers for this lesson. Okay, thank you so much. See you. Take care.